Well, hey everybody. Hello. Hello, happy Tuesday. Did y'all get your talk about our Tuesday questions in? That's what I would like to know. All right, I'm refreshing here so I can find this live and share it into the group. And then I'll have to go look at the questions. I did not take a peek at the questions that you guys are asking in the Bling Boutique for the Talk About It Tuesday. So, and I don't think anybody posted any questions on the business page. So let's go into the group. Oh, and I have a sneak peek for you guys. A sneak peek of some jewelry that I earned, along with a bunch of jewelry that, other stylists have also earned too. Ooh, we have 7 comments. Okay. Ooh, all right. I glanced at the questions. Some I know the answers to, some I do not. But we will see. All right, friends, hop on with me. Talk to me in the comments. I'm actually early. It is 3:59. I am early. You can cut the weather outside with the butter knife. That's how much humidity is out there right now, which, you know what? I'm not complaining. This is me loving it. But I do have to point out, guess what I got in the mail just the other day? Yesterday, actually. Speaking of which, I think my box contains nearly all of the diamond things that people got. And, I was doing a gift with purchase last week. Some of those items went out in the mail yesterday or this morning. I'm going to have more today, but I got a second set of ember rings. So look at the ring stack that I just did with this one. Isn't it lovely? Okay, now let's switch it up. What would this look like if we had 2 of the other ones, the other 2 black rings? Oh, that's beautiful. Or, man, the designer version of this? Oh, that's pretty as well. The designer version of the ember rings, you guys, is priced each individual ring. I know I already talked about the ember rings last week, but it is so pretty. It is so pretty. Okay, so I did that with all the black ones. What about if we did, nope, not that one, this one? Hop on with me. Talk to me in the comments section, you guys. I'm kind of blowing a little bit of time. Ooh, that's really pretty as well. Or do hashtag replay, because I realize not everybody can hop on at this hour with me. But this 4 o'clock hour just seems to work out really well for my family and I. So that's the way it is this summer. Actually, let's just leave that. No, I'm going to put that black one in the middle there. It's so pretty, you guys. See, this is what happens when you get doubles of things like this, is that you can do all sorts of really fun stacks. Oh, that's so pretty. How fun. How fun and fun is that? And yes, I normally wear a size 9. So one set of ember rings is a size 9. The other set is a size 10. And that allows me to stack like that. Oh, she's so pretty. And listen, I wore just the Ivy bracelet because I wanted to keep it simple. And I have my Hendrix necklace. I have it actually layered with the gold Viper because I was doing a little black and gold. I have my impression earrings in glow, which, do you guys have these? Do you have these impression earrings in glow? That are set in hematite. They are phenomenal. And they will complete any black and gold ensemble that you do, whether it be just a necklace stack or any of that. And I have my Nashville t-shirt on, my Opry tank top. It's the most comfortable tank top I have in my closet. But yeah, So how gorgeous is this? Talk to me in the comment section. I have blew 5 minutes of the live to see who's going to hop on with me today. I needed to talk about a Tuesday. However, I have some new pieces that I kind of want to show you guys. I have not even taken them out. Well, I lie. I took the rings out because I had to test out the rings. So really quickly, I'm going to take my glasses off for a hot moment because I feel like they glare. They glare with the lights and stuff like that. Okay, so really quickly, I have to tell you that when we have convention, there's always like a convention recognition time period where I think it was May until July 2nd or something like that, where Park Lane starts counting our recognition. So if we have X amount of sales during that time period, we earn this one piece. If we have the next level of sales, we earn 2 pieces. If we have the next level of sales, we earn 3 pieces, and so on and so on. And so, yeah, and if we recruit people, we get some set of rings. If you're in the top 50, you get a special bracelet. So, super exciting. And then when we registered early for convention, saying like, yeah, I'm going to show up, I'm going to go, I want my ticket to the convention. They also sent us an early bird necklace that, I'm not going to miss out on an early bird necklace. So I need to show it all to you guys. And since it is sorry, Everlasting, you have to go over here because I need this neck board. I actually might need 2 neck boards here. But 70-year anniversary, birthday, 70-year celebration. So the pieces are all sapphire and gold, actually. Sapphire and gold. They're a beautiful blue. So they are not available yet. So I'm totally teasing you guys. They're not available yet, but they are phenomenal pieces. Hey, Linda. Linda, you are always so good hopping on with me. I love it. I appreciate it. And she talks to me in the comments section. So that means it pushes it out to everybody else. So, you guys, so this is the first early bird registration gift that we got. And it is gorgeous. It is this blue sapphire set in gold like tennis necklace. How amazing is this? Do you see the color? Isn't that stunning? Okay, and then this tennis bracelet actually has a built-in extender. So if you want it shorter, you remove this piece and it will be shorter. So it's a 2-length necklace. Like I said, it is not available yet, but so incredibly gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I do know for a fact that to keep these necklaces in stock, I mean, it's really hard because of the way these tennis necklaces are. So when they do come available, it will be a limited edition, probably style drop. That's my guess as to how it's going to be priced, but I don't know anything like that though. I'm just guessing. But it's such a beautiful color. I don't think it's too big. So it's like a perfect tennis necklace. In fact, during convention, one of my the incredible leaders in my organization, she gave a presentation and she had this beautiful black and blue flowery summery top on that she actually wore that with. It was perfection. Absolutely perfection. Okay, so that's sneak peek item number 1. All right, then we earned a pair of earrings out of this. These are called Celebrate earrings, and it is a beautiful sapphire blue and gold hoop. So gold on the front, sapphire on the side. So you know what I'll say? Classy on the front, party on the side. Oh, these are gorgeous. And you guys know our finale night in Zurich is called, it's a gala, and the theme is sapphire and platinum. Too bad these aren't silver, but they're gold. But you know what? I might still wear some of it. We will see. So we have those earrings. listen again. This is not available yet. Not available yet. Okay. Then we were able to earn a 3-part, I believe it's a 3-part necklace. That again is sapphire and blue. Sapphire blue and gold. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, she's so gorgeous. I'm in love with this color. And each strand, okay, each strand's detachable. All right, it's all detachable. Let's start at the top here. You have this beautiful pendant. There's a clear crystal at the top here. I don't have my glasses on. I might need to put them on. And then this second pendant in here, or the second strand, is these beautiful sapphire stones, and then you have this blue bead lightweight bottom pendant. Oh, that is going to be so incredibly fun to style and find all the different ways to wear this one necklace. I actually really appreciate that these 2 pendants are different shapes. It brings a lot of interest to this piece. And you have different style chains as well. Okay, each chain has its own personality. That's what I like to say. And then, okay, giving you guys a sneak peek. If you're hopping on with me, you're like, where's that jewelry? What is that? It's things that we earned through our Sparkle Recognition and through our convention period and all that. Okay, so then there's a bracelet. Okay, let me see here. This bracelet is gorgeous. See, I haven't even taken any of out of the package because I just opened the box last night. And it's, again, beautiful sapphire blue links and gorgeous. Has that extender. Oh my Lanta. That is stunning. Oh, I'm in love with this bracelet. That is fantastic. And it's got the extender. So pretty. So gorgeous. Okay. So that's the one bracelet. And then I earned a set of rings. You guys. These rings are phenomenal. So when this collection drops, this is like this. I don't know if they're going to name it Celebrate. You know, because that's what the whole convention was Celebrate. All right, I should have got this white tag off. I'm squinting because I'm like, I have to put my glasses on in order to see this well enough. Oh, my eyes have gotten so terrible with age. I hit 45 and it was like, hello, you cannot see anymore. No more for you. That's what happened. That's what happened with my body. Okay. I can't figure out. Okay, well, we're going to show it to you with this all in here. It's a set of 3 rings. It's a set of 3 rings. I hope you're giggling with me. And okay, so it's not an infinity band at the bottom, but it's this beautiful sapphire and gold. And then it's almost like these rings mimic the bracelet. Okay, I did get a set of 9. If you're joining me late, you guys, did you notice I got a second ember, so I'm able to do fun ring stacks? Yep. Okay. Well, this is going to fit funny because the tag's still on it. All right. I'm just going to show it to you guys like this. Next time I'll come prepared. Look how gorgeous it would look next to the black. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. That was going to be so fun. So good, so good, so good. They came out with such great pieces. I know. The new collection is fantastic. I was able to read that line. Woohoo! All right. Let me put my glasses on. Because now I do need to go and read the Talk About It Tuesday questions and all of that. So I'd rather be able to read than struggle. Be on the struggle bus trying to read words on the screen. Okay. hopping in. And if you're live with me and you did not post a question in my Talk About It Tuesday, feel free to ask me in the comments section if you're live with me, okay? And how you know I'm live is you see the little live thing in the upper corner. All right, here we go. First question is, will this collection be around for a while? Yes, it will be. So to explain the collection, it's a really actually very great question. To explain the collections, we get 2 big collection drops a year. So one in July and one in January. And that's when we get a brand new catalog. So these collections will last around 6 months. And so if something's printed in the catalog, it's going to be around a while. So if it goes out of stock for a little bit, it's going to be back. All right. So that's just something to think about. All right. And then in the past, we have had a spring catalog, like a little I should not a catalog, excuse me. Let me rephrase. It's been a spring capsule. That was the Nature's Essence. That was like 13 to 14 pieces. Then we had a summer capsule, which was about 13 to 14 pieces. That was the Sunny Days capsule. And then in the past, we've had a fall capsule around the same number of pieces. And then we've had a holiday capsule. Capsules they are limited edition, but it's just a larger collection of jewelry that drops. And that's not to count like all the mini drops that we have like all the time, right? When we get our different style drops and things like that, like the marble. Gosh, is the marble still available? That's the one thing that might not be available for too much longer, because that is currently a style drop that's limited edition. Even though it came out with this collection, it's not going to last. Okay? All right. All right. Jan says, initial jewelry has been on trend for a couple of years. Has Park Lane ever done initial jewelry like necklaces? They did. They actually did do initial necklaces quite a long time ago. I remember them. And I don't know. They just didn't keep up with them, and they didn't keep. It was like a real short time limit. It was a short-lived item. So yeah, they did have initial necklaces for a little bit. They did. I don't know if they'd ever go back to that, because here's the skinny. Like, that's tricky on how many to order. How many J necklaces do I need to order? You know, it's almost like you have to look at the stats of like what people's average beginning letter of their name is and base your order off of that. That would be a really tricky one if I was having to do the jewelry order as to how much I should have on stock. So yeah, so I know in the end, it was like only 3 letters were available. Some letters sold out immediately. And so yeah, they did have initial jewelry. What's the best selling piece so far in the new collection? I would have to say, it seems like some of the hottest pieces that I have seen go are, okay, I'm going to name like 3 of them. The marble earrings have been a giant hit. Okay. These are a really big hit. I would say the veil necklace. This one also has been really popular because it looks real. On top of that, the Monroe necklace. I don't know where it went. The Monroe necklace. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. This one as well, because it has the look of real and it's really simple and very dainty. That's always also been a very great hot seller. And then the princess. Honestly, this one has been extremely popular so far. Yeah. But I mean, Everlasting is another one that everybody has on their list. There's several, Jessica. Okay. Jennifer, does the Elite of Sparklebox replace the bracelet add-on for the usually offered to subscribers? Or will all 3 levels still have this optional item to purchase each month? I don't know the answer to that question. I truly do not know the answer. That's kind of the way I viewed it, though, when they announced it, because it was news to me. When they announced that on Tuesday night, when all the jewelry was launched, and they announced the Elite Sparkle Box program, I was like, oh, I wonder if now they're getting rid of that add-on item that you can purchase. Yeah, that I do not know. I do not know for sure. Will I know eventually? Maybe. But yeah, I don't know. How do I display my personal jewelry? Oh, yes. Okay. So that's a tricky, it's not a tricky question. I have jewelry that sits in my office that I have one of those 12 tray craft things. No, it's like they're sold at craft stores or at Michael's or online. There's like 12 different trays. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 10, something like that. And I had my son make me little boxes on his 3D printer that I can fit 3, 6, 9, 12 boxes in one tray. And so that helps me keep it organized a little bit. But I also have, I bought some other organizers that I haven't used yet, but they're basically clear bags where I need time. I need time. If anybody could bring like 3 extra hours into my day, I would appreciate it. Can you order that up somewhere? That would be great. But I hopefully will get a little more organized when I get those white clear bag things. And when I do, I'll show you them. If they work, I will show them to you. But otherwise, I have all my really retired pieces that I just love and adore that I can't get rid of yet up in my bedroom. I have a personal wall jewelry hanging organizer, and I also have a floor armoire that I got on a garage sale. Yeah, I have a lot of jewelry everywhere, but the things that are current are right here in the office because I need it right here. Available at my fingertips. Question number 2 from Cindy. When the new collections come out, do you keep your personal jewelry from past collections? If not, what do you do with it? It depends. It really kind of depends on how. There's some pieces that I will forever have until they look just crappy and I just can't wear them anymore. Like the mochi earrings, I'll forever have those earrings. Twizzler earrings are going out. I'll forever have my Twizzler earrings because I just go to those all the time. And there's some other earrings that I just love. And honestly, sometimes they stay like in like my camper collection. So they're the things that I wear out at the camper if we're heading out to a bonfire, or sometimes I toss on those. And then there's always impression earrings I always keep, no matter what color they are, because I will eventually have a swimsuit that will match a color in there. When we do those tropical vacations. But some pieces though, I hand them down to my daughter. It just depends. It depends. So, but the pieces that go out of stock that I haven't worn or that I've shown online real quick, and then I put it back in the tray, things like that, those go on stash sale if they're not available, or they go as bingo prizes when we do play bingo. What are your favorite pieces in the new collection? Oh, Diane, it's such a great question. But what are my favorites? Man, what are my favorites? That's the last question I have here. So I'm going to close up my iPad. I have so many favorites. That's the problem I have. I have a lot of favorites. Okay, I really do. But if I was to have to name one, I would have to be the Ember rings, I think. Simply because, like, look, I took 2 sets of Ember rings and I smooshed them all and mixed them all around. But necklace wise, oh my gosh, I'm in love with all the pendant necklaces. I just love all of these. Absolutely love all these little pendant necklaces. Yeah, I love the Logan bracelet. Oh my goodness gracious. I love that one, especially when you mix like some hematite and silver with it. So good. So there's just too many pieces to name because I already named Monroe and Vale. Those are great. These couture earrings, these are a fave of mine. I do wish they were a little bigger. That's me. I love them, but they would be even more fabulous if they were a little bit bigger. Well, so speaking of which, I do love these hoops. Yeah, they are a fave. Absolute fave. They're a fantastic length, I think, in my opinion, for me. They're a fantastic length. They're not too short. They're not too long. And they're just fabulous. So I probably was not helpful at all because I probably named, like, I could go through the whole collection and be like, that's my favorite when I wear this. This is my favorite when I wear that. So it's so good. This collection is so fantastic. And, you know, it's funny that, so when I had my leader meeting on Friday with Miss Mary Grace and a bunch of other leaders, we were chatting and they had said to me, they're like, Stacia, we heard you say that we were all gonna absolutely love this collection. And I said, I know, and you do, don't you? They're like, yes. You know, it seems like once in a while in the collections, you're like, there's maybe a piece or two, you're like, I don't know. But this one is like, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. Oh my gosh. It's so incredibly great. And I will say this for you guys right now. A sleeper piece that I don't think you all realize how much this is going to be fantastic for you is the Mystique. Seriously, there's one of our Park Lane sites that a bunch of stylists are on. Several stylists have gotten this piece and they posted pictures, and some of them, like one of them's a very nautical piece. This can be a very nautical necklace, but they posted this and they said, you know, I wasn't sure about this one, but the moment they got it and the moment they're wearing it and styling it, they're like, wow, this one is phenomenal. So if you're looking for a statement piece, you need like the Mystique for a strong silver statement piece. So it's also good. All right, guys, that's it for Talk About It Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wishlist Wednesday, so be sure that you're posting your wishes in the comments of the post for Wishlist Wednesday. And then, yeah, I will see you live tomorrow. Is anything happening? I might need to go live a little bit later than normal. We'll see, because I have to meet up with somebody and give her some jewels. So, yeah. All right. But just be watching for that sometime tomorrow afternoon, evening. I'll be live for our Wednesday live. All right, friends. That's it. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.